Certainly, we want to thank all those students who have made efforts in representing the school in these clubs and societies. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to invite on stage again Mr. Michael Cargo to present some cups and awards.
We're very grateful for your support and service, Mr. Williams. You should be seeing on your program a number of awards from Mr. Tarker. And the first one is recognizing the best Cape result boy. And this award goes to Mr. William Wright for Unit 1. And for Unit 2, Mr. Alexander Irvin. And just a point of information, Mr. Alexander Irvin is currently enrolled. He's pursuing a program in Bachelor of Science, Bachelors of Medicine, and he's currently in China.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give them an applaud. Come on, man, look at that, Mr. Paul. We move over to Mr. Morgan Foster. And we'll invite his mom to come back on stage. Yes, mommy, run, run, run.
Mommy, don't challenge Usain Bolt's record today. We know that he can break it, but not today at all. And Morgan is receiving his award for Most Outstanding Information Technology Student.
And for the Most Outstanding Volleyball Player, we invite Mr. Jessie Bihari to make her way to the stage.
And while Bihari is coming, we invite Leah Marie Bailey for her outstanding contribution to volleyball. Mother for Michaela Andrews, remember you had told us that you're coming back to us with your best item. So I'm happy to invite you to the platform as Michaela is going to be awarded for Most Outstanding Performing Arts Student. Mama, you cannot ditch us today. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together while she comes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to know work with we now. We want to know if you work with we. So when we invite the people on stage, applaud them, man. Let's congratulate them. Put your hands together and make them feel accomplished in some way. So we continue with inviting Ronde Arnold to collect for the most outstanding track and field student. Come on, put your hands together.
Congratulations, Ronde. In that same category, we want to recognize Mr. Novino Lewis for most outstanding track and field student.
Mr. Pierce, sometimes we need some helpful students.
I agree, and we need the help right now because we need some round of applause from the audience.
I know, right? Most helpful and supportive student. This goes to Yemisi Hill.
Service above self. We recognize you, Miss Hill. Continue to do the God's work.
And so we want to thank you again, Mr. Parker. Thank you so much for your assistance today, and we are so grateful for your contribution. All right, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we continue with cups and awards, and we'll invite again to assist us Mr. Jermaine Williams, our Vice Principal. And so we go to the best C-Sec girl. This recipient is receiving an award from Tire Warehouse.
Fresh cash.
Fresh cash.
Fresh cash.
Fresh cash. Mr. Pierce, you want to tell them how much?
It starts with a 2. It has about 3 or 4 zeros. I wonder if it's only 20,000.
20,000. Top C-Sec.
Fresh cash, 20,000. It has a 5 in there as well.
Indeed. I would have done well with that, you know, you
It
see?
could be 520,000. Is it? What do you think?
I wish it would. I would take half of it.
But we can take half. We're going to be taking half of that. But guess what? Half of 520,000 is not 250,000.
No, so we not do much.
No, we don't do much good at all. But today, ladies and gentlemen, we want to invite Miss Brianna Parkinson, and she's the recipient of the Tire Warehouse Cup for Best C-Sec Results Girl.
And this cup, ladies and gentlemen, amounts to $250,000. Give it up for Brianna. Mr. Seaton. We'll now invite Mr. Rudolph Seaton to the stage.
What kids will not like? Oh, you're not done. Or vice principal, you know when you finish. Mr.
Why man said you just played it so
Williams, no care no feelings. Now, ladies and gentlemen, while we invite Mr. Alwyn Seaton, I hope you recognize the last name. The presenter is Mr. Seaton, and the awardee is Mr.
Alwyn Seaton.
And Alwyn Seaton is recognized for Best C-Sec Results Boy. So this is a aha moment. It's a rich moment. I wonder if it comes with a cash value. We might need to call betting gamings and DJs. That's his father to son, right?
That's his son.
Congratulations. We are very proud of you. Mr. Seaton, we wanted to say.
We wanted to say, man. We wanted to say. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we continue with the Royal Pharmacy Cup for the best Cape results. For Unit 1, we have Miss Jamila Friend.
Come on, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for her. This is a big deal moment, you know. And for Unit 2, we have Miss Santini Spencer.
Ladies and gentlemen, we continue with the Munir Habiti Cup for Student of the Year for Lower School.
No, this one is a big one.
Big indeed.
This is a big one. First to third formers. this is your category. But just in case you're thinking that the recipient comes from your year group, he was there last year. He's a gentleman, he's very patient. He looks like money, I can say that. Is that okay, miss? He looks like money.
And he challenged me earlier to say his name.
Yes.
So I'm going to do it again.
I will say the first part because I don't want to get into problems.
Okay.
So ladies and gentlemen, the Munir Hamati Cup for Student of the Year for Lower School, Mr. Sai
Abhinav Paidipalli.
Thank you very much. Now this is how money looks. This is how money looks. I didn't hear Miss Watkins, so what is going to happen to me?
Let me reach out now.
I'll stay as an announcer.
Me too. Ladies and gentlemen, we continue with the Parent Teachers Cup for the Student of the Year for Upper School. And this goes to Mr. William Wright. John Christoph, our head boy, is collecting on his behalf.
There's a name that is very synonymous with Manning School these days. If we head over to the admin building, we can see a name that starts with a V. V-I-C.
T-O-R.
T-O-R. And my Spanish teacher will tell me that spells Victor.
Definitely. So with their English teacher.
The Victor Low Cup for the most outstanding Costa Cup player is the former captain, well, he's the current captain of the Manning School, the Costa Cup team, Mr. Javin Williams.
He's not here, but let us keep the applause going as we make welcome Miss Latanya Nathan, who is receiving the Chapa Auto Cup for Best Cape Spanish Student. And collecting on her behalf is Atalia Nathan, her sister.
Atalia, you know Spanish well? You know? No? ¿Cómo estás?
Muy bien, gracias.
No español. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the nuts block making factory crop. I'm gonna talk to Miss. I'm gonna know the nuts block making factory cup for the most outstanding technical student. Maybe because of the words of technical, this gentleman should be technical as well. Mr. John Rose. Very sharp this evening, this morning, this afternoon. Congratulations, Mr. Rose.
And in the same category, we make welcome Tristan Dixon. And so as we move on, we want to say thank you so much, Mr. Seaton, for your assistance. Really appreciate it. And congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, we will now invite on stage Nyla Bedford, who will present the Morel Bedford Cup to a few of our students who were outstanding in law. She is the daughter of Mr. Morel Bedford. And so I am sure she stands here proudly today making this presentation. Ladies and gentlemen, we now invite to the stage for most outstanding student in law, Miss Jamelia Fripp, collecting for Unit 1. Unit 1. And ladies and
Hold on. So, we recognize on trend. Mr. Gordon is anywhere near. We might need Mr. Williams, JP. We might need betting gaming lotteries commission because earlier Mr. Seaton presented to Mr. Seaton, which is son, and now Nyla Beckford is presenting to Miss Jamelia Fripp, which is cousin. It's a wow moment. Congratulations. And Jamelia is followed by Miss Kimoya Ricketts for Unit 2 for Law.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's make her welcome.
We're so very grateful for your efforts, Nyla. Thank you so very much. Put your hands together for Miss Nyla Beckford while we welcome Miss Audrey Thompson to the platform. While we present the Sean Young Cup for most outstanding under 14 and under 16 players.
For under 14,
while we welcome our lovely Miss Thompson, who has served Manning School well as well. I can't say it like that. Well as well. English teacher, you have to help me, you know? Well as well. Good. And Sean is her son. The Sean Young Cup for most outstanding under 14 player goes to Mr. Anton Scott.
and ladies and gentlemen, we keep the applause going for the most outstanding under 16 player, Kajay Williams.
We're so very grateful for your assistance, Ms. Thompson.
Thank you so much.
While we welcome to the platform the representative from class of 1989. And they are going to be presenting the Paulette Walcott Trophy for the most valuable netball player and the Andrea Davis Trophy for the leading goal scorer, netball. Very sharp, Mr. Walcott, the president for the Westmoreland Past Students Association.
Ladies and gentlemen, this outstanding recipient has represented us so well in netball. And so today we'd like to recognize her by presenting her the cup for the most valuable netball player and for the leading goal scorer. Give it up for Jaden Thompson.
Now, Miss Watkins, I know that the netball is a court or field. Which one of them?
Court.
The hoop thing is a little tall, but Jada is not so tall.
Not so tall.
So it therefore means that she has very refined skills.
Definitely. Congratulations, Jada, and thank you so much for your contribution.
So we want to thank the representatives from the class of 1989. While we welcome to the platform Mrs. Gustott
from Demchris Pest Control Limited. She's going to be awarding the most outstanding CSEC agricultural science student.
And Miss Jamila Fritz will collect on the Asha's behalf.
So the Demchris Pest Control Limited Cup for most outstanding CSEC agricultural science student goes to Deasha Rochester. And she's represented this afternoon by Miss Jamila Fritz. Thank you so very much, Mrs. Guska. While we invite to the platform Mrs. Teresa Nepal. Mrs. Nepal, just take a little seat for us a little bit more. Mrs. Nepal, we would love for you to have a seat for about 10 more seconds. But she will have a seat on platform.
We'd now like to invite Miss Gloria Wagstaff to the stage. Please make her welcome.
While she comes, the Gloria Grace Wagstaff Award is in recognition of an individual who would have devoted loyalty and service towards the development of our dear Manning School. Just a point of information, Mrs. Wagstaff served Manning School well as one of our able headmaster or headmistress. And she was my vice principal. The Gloria Grace Wagstaff Award for Loyalty and Service goes to Miss Shamali Davis. And collecting on her behalf is our able colleague, Mrs. Davis' mother. And Shamali is currently pursuing tertiary studies at Northern Caribbean University.
Okay, so we will be presenting the Royal Medical Cup for the student who has overcome insurmountable challenges. Okay, so I'll be reading a little history about Shaquane Stevens. Shaquane Stevens has a one-of-a-kind story. His story is one of courage.
Students, we're going to ask you kindly just to give us a few more minutes. Just a few more minutes. A few more minutes. Thank you so much. Let us just listen.
Shaquane Stevens has a one-of-a-kind story. His story is one of courage, determination, perseverance, and maturity for his young age. His mother and her unborn child were killed in a shooting incident in his presence as a little child. His father was also shot and became crippled as a result. Shaquane now lives with his father and has the tremendous responsibility of taking care of him. On a daily basis, he takes care of his father's basic needs, such as bathing him, cooking for him, even before coming to school in the morning. Yet, he manages to maintain an average of 76.7. He is a past student of the Unity Primary School and is currently in second form and is a member of the school's football team. Shaquin, we salute you as a true warrior. Through challenges and hardships, you have shown remarkable strength. You remind us that no obstacle is too great. And so today, Royal Medical proudly awards you this cup for overcoming insurmountable challenges.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jamaica Moves speaks to physical activity. And while Shaquin is collecting his award, I'm asking you to kindly stand. We're awarding Shaquin for his resilience, his persistence, and understanding that there is nothing too hard in life for him to do. He has weathered the storm, and he continues to do that. And today, Mr. Stevens, we are saying thank you.
And Johnson and Company, attorneys at law, would like to give Shaquin also a token.
Mr. Pierce, I just want to add that Shaquin is so smart. Given the circumstances, he always does well in his classes. I would know because I teach him. And his work is very impressive.
Very humble.
Very humble. And he loves football. So it's no wonder he's a part of the football team.
Shaquin, keep going, keep pushing. You're doing well. Let's give it up one more time for Shaquin, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, you may take your seat. Ladies and gentlemen, there are some students who would have excelled in their academic performances. Somebody said it to me yesterday, that these are those who would have done well, but would not have gotten at least 85%. There are some individuals who were about 0.1% shy of the 85% that would allow them to be placed on the principal's honor roll. So while they come, I want to invite our vice principals, Mr. Jermaine Williams, and Mrs. Sharon Thorpe. And these students, as I said earlier, they missed the principal's honor roll in some cases by 0.01, that is as well. And somebody said, this is why it is important to get all the grades that you ought to. Just for example, in the 5% that goes towards class participation.
Very important.
Very, very important. I saw my colleague, Ms. Harding, upfront and personal. But I enjoy the fact that Ms. Harding and the others are standing, but we're going to ask you to remain standing for a bit, just about another 50 seconds, while we award or present our certification to our guest speaker. And I invite to the platform our able head girl, Ms. Dania Powell, to make that presentation to our keynote speaker. Mr. Keynote Speaker. Major Basil Jarrett. Today we are inducting Mr. Jarrett as a Manning's old boy.
All right. Dreams don't walk in a straight line. They take twists and turns shaped by perseverance, resilience, and the guidance of those who inspire us. Today, we were privileged to have Major Basil Jarrett as our guest speaker, sharing his wisdom and experiences that remind us of the importance of embracing the journey, no matter how unpredictable it may be. On behalf of everyone here, I extend our heartfelt gratitude for your inspiring words and valuable insights. As a token of our appreciation, we present to you this small gift, a symbol of our thanks for making this occasion even more special. Thank you, sir.
Come on, put your hands together while we induct Major Basil Jarrett in Manning School the right way. No longer a KC old boy. Jason, my apologies. I am a KC, can I say fan for champs only? But today he's representing Jamaica College. But convenient, Mr. Williams, is the same blue, but our blue is better. So kindly take back that word, Major, that our blue is the only blue, the only true blue. Any other blue is blue cousin. Thank you, sir. Now, ladies and gentlemen, back to regular programming as we award the Vice Principal's awards. Miss Harding, is that time?
Are you ready, Miss Hardy? As we make welcome out of one brown with an average of 84.65, Shira Hardy.
With 84.05% from one silver, Samoya Lee.
We move over now to one indigo and we'll invite with an average of 84.60, Cynthia Manderson.
Congratulations, Miss Manderson. While we head right, let me hear the 2 Gray Massive. 2 Gray, are you here? Oh, you're getting here, all right. We want to welcome Radik Palmer with an average of 84.50.
We continue to 2 brown and we'll invite with an average of 84.35, Michael Lindsay.
Congratulations, Mr. Lindsay. And from 2 rows with 84.25%, Mr. Garfield James.
And we go right over to 3 red. We invite Hobin Lou with an average of 84.95.
So Hobin missed the principal's honor roll by 0.05. Very interesting. From 3 crimson, we have Mr. Jaden Bennett with 84.15%.
And following closely behind Jaden is Valicia McIntosh out of 3 white with 84.10.
Very, very interesting. While we introduce Miss Jazan Brown with an average of 84.60. Well, I wanted to find out because Josan is also from Sheffield and I'm from Sheffield. So I think that, and Miss White Johnson is from Sheffield. I don't know if I did so well when I was here, but that's another thing. Heading right over to 5 red with an average of 84.70, Shiloh Mackenzie.
And in the same breath, we continue as we invite Nadia Hibbert out of 5 blue with an average of 84.10.
Congratulations. Miss Hibbert on going over to 5 green with an average of 84. Miss Tiana Lott.
Tiana makes way for Jasmine Williams out of lower 6 with an average of 84.50.
While we welcome Nurse Foster back on the platform to collect on behalf of Mr. Morgan Foster with an average of 84.80. So that concludes the awardees from the Vice Principal's office. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's a big moment.
A very big moment.
It is a big deal, no meal deal stuff.
It's a very, very big thing.
This is no small fries nor side order
It's
stuff.
not a small thing.
This is the big deal.
The big moment.
I need the musicians to be on the P's and Q's now. Because these individuals are going to be receiving recognition from the headmaster's desk.
What a place to get awarded from.
There's one place that I would like to be every day,
Every single day with an
with
average.
an average of 85%. But don't take it for granted, you know. It's not only 85 they would have received. So there are persons who got even 90,
Even 90, maybe.
even 95.
What if they make it to the 100?
Well, we have to find out from Miss Johnson.
Mrs. Johnson. I think it's quite possible.
Ladies and gentlemen, I need your attention.
We see the red carpet, ladies and gentlemen, so we know that it is time for the big thing to happen. And so we'll invite at this time the headmaster himself, Mr. Steve Gordon, to the stage. Please make our headmaster welcome.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, if I don't hear it any louder, I'm going to make a proposal that school dismisses at 4 p.m. today.
Give it up for our headmaster.
The principal's honor roll recognizes those individuals who would have received over 85%. These are those in whom the headmaster is very pleased. And our first awardee comes to us from 1 grade. Now I want you to know, musician, just bounce me a little bit lower. Mrs. Watkins, we need them awardees, look at us. We need your best walk. We need your best smile. And for those who have entered Miss Mannings and all of those things, we want to see that kind of ability. Now from 1 grade,
From 1 grade, ladies and gentlemen, we invite Mr. Shika Young to walk on the carpet. Proud student. Show them, Tashika.
that's right. Now Tashika has made the standard.
Yes.
That's the standard there. So I'm just wondering, but Miss Watkins, I'm seeing 4 persons from 1
From
grade.
1 grade, I was looking at it. It's an impressive class.
But I was not in 1 grade when I came here. You were?
Miss McDonald was.
Big up yourself, Miss McDonald. I was in 1 white. So Tashika set the standard. And now we're seeing whether or not Miss Janet Scott can outdo.
Let's see what you're made of, Miss Scott. You made, yeah. You did that. You did that, Jenny.
So calm and steady. Miss Watkins, I see the gentleman getting ready.
Yes, man.
You see my setting pants properly.
Yes, and the smile coming
The
out.
smile is coming right up.
Yes.
He's not a shy guy.
Not at all.
So from 1 grade, we want to welcome Mr. Tristan Malcolm.
Coming out strong as the male. Come, Tristan, man. Principal's on a roll. You got to walk proud, and I see you, mom, here. Very proud. What blue blood? Congratulations. Tristan makes the welcome out of 1 grade also. Miss Melanie, you ready? You ready to show them what an honor roll student can do? Ready? So, we invite Miss Melanie Brooks out of 1 grade to make way.
Congratulations, Miss Brooks. Now, Miss Watkins, you're heading over to 1 Brown.
That's my class, you know.
Well, that's your business. I was in 1 White. With no animosity, I want to welcome Mr. Timani Miles.
Timani, you're full of mouth, so full of talk, full of walk.
Timani, stop. Stop, Timani. The crowd need to see you. Give them a royal salute now.
Give them a wave.
A
Give
royal...
them a Timani wave.
Ah.
That's it. Congratulations, Timani. Timani makes way for another great performer coming out of 1 Brown. We invite Miss Renee Smith to make her way on the record. Hello, take your hand from your mouth and give them that confident smile.
She's overwhelmed. But we understand. We understand. I see Miss Wigan is on her marks. Very soft spoken, but she's going to give us that war. Ladies and gentlemen, from 1 Brown, Miss Zurike Wigan. Look at her strides.
You go, Zuri. Congratulations, Zuri. And Zuri makes way for, still coming out of 1 Brown, Juliet Sadu Sweeney. Show them that you can smile. Show them a confident walk.
Now, Miss Elisa Elliott comes to us from 1 Rose. You go ahead. That's right.
All right.
While Elisa is making way to collect her award, we want to welcome Miss Shanique Williams. That's what. Queen Elizabeth, which one?
Queen Williams.
Oh, of course. Queen Williams.
Shanique makes the way for Diasha Thomas, coming to us out of 1 silver.
Diasha is followed by Miss Janae Jackson coming out of 1 silver. Is the shy look that down, Miss?
Janae is followed by Raheem Jones, so proud of the males. Raheem comes to us out of 1 indigo. Come on, make some noise for Raheem, no man. Yes.
to us from one Indigo, Anthony Clare. Anthony, I can hear that you brought the crowd to us. Just let us know if you have to bribe any of them. Did you? No. Genuine people.
Congratulations, Anthony. And we now make welcome to walk that red carpet out of one Indigo, Leticia Lewis. Yes, Leticia. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we make way for another male. Coming to us out of one Indigo again is Rashidi Creighton.
Coming right out of one mouth, Miss Tiandra Harvey. Come on, Tiandra, yes? The strides we're looking at you. All right.
We're still in one mob, ladies and gentlemen, and so now we invite to make her way on that red carpet, Miss Chavanez Brown.
I know Miss Morgan is wondering when is my time, but that time is now. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Patrina Morgan. I tell you.
And that concludes our principal honor roll recipients out of first form. And so we go now to second form. And we will now invite another male, Mr. Pierce.
Mrs. Watkins. I don't know the actor's name, but you see this gentleman coming here. You see hairstyle.
Yes.
He's only moving with him trim there. But he's very exceptional, very brilliant.
A very brilliant student.
Eduardo Acosta coming out of 2 Brown. Eduardo, not give trouble in Miss Watkins.
No, sir, not at all. Eduardo makes way, ladies and gentlemen.
Miss Watkins, can I ask for some privilege here?
Okay,
I see the
go ahead.
mother of a student. She's clad in, I believe it's gray. I don't have any glasses. But we're going to allow the mother. Mr. Griffiths, you can just take that phone. The mother is going to be walking with the daughter. But Nyla, we're asking you to ensure that your walk is better than your mommy. Because we know the age difference. Right? Ladies and gentlemen, coming out of 2 white, Miss Nyla Beckford.
All right. You go, Nyla. Nyla makes way for Tashawn Jones coming out of 2 silver. You go, Tashawn.
It's a very serious moment now, you know, miss. It's a very serious brother, this okay? The great Malik Bahadur. We invite you to walk. You give them the King's Wave now, Mr. Malik. Turn and address.
That is it. We move over to Indigo, Mr. Pierce. And so now we make welcome. You see her there? She's very quiet, you know. Very quiet.
Let's see how she will walk. I want her to walk quiet too.
Let's see if she can walk that red carpet the way that we know a true champion can walk it.
So we welcome at this time out of two Indigo, Miss Crystal Atkinson. Come on, give it up for Crystal.
Crystal is followed by Miss Chloe Locke. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together
Yes,
for
Chloe.
later on. That's the moment we should be seen on TikTok, on Facebook as well, right, students? Students, if you use Facebook, let me hear you. And that's what I thought.
We move over to Two Mob, and so we now invite to make her way on that red carpet, Kadia Brown. You go, Kadia, that is it.
We're very grateful for your performances, and we have honored you, Miss Alake Weekly. Very silent, very poised as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, we move over to Two Rows, and now we'll invite Miss Leisha Lynch to make her way on that red carpet. That is it.
Now, Miss Watkins, I will leave this one, the other recipient, to you.
Well. What can I say? Little but Chitalawa. Ladies and gentlemen, coming out of 3 red.
We know the walk is going to be coming, you know. very
Definitely
strongly.
the one and only Simone Spence. She has to do her thing, you know.
I know that.
Still in 3 red, ladies and gentlemen. They were my form students, so you know I have to make them feel very special. Let's make way.
I'll extend the courtesies to you.
Let's make way for the one and only Casey and Randall. We're still in 3 red. He's not here, but we will applaud Mr. Kareem Thompson. Let's give it up for him.
Heading over to 3 Aqua, Miss Altonia Lawrence.
Ladies and gentlemen, we go over to 3 green. And now we make way for our top achiever out of 3rd form, Mr. Sai Paidipali. All right, Sai. All right, Sai.
I did not tell a lie. Right side? That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're still in 3 green, and so we invite at this time Miss Avanika Wagstaff to make her way. You go, Avanika.
Special mention also goes to Mr. Hassan Smith from 3 Green. He's off representing us at the quiz competition. Now we're going over to upper school. 1st to 3rd form would have demonstrated poise, most congenial, and all of those nice things. So we expect and we hold you in a higher standard. So we're expecting the grace that will come from our upper school. And from 4 red, we want to welcome Leonte Hadid. He's a performer, this by nature. By nature.
By nature. Yes, Leonte.
Leonte is followed by Miss Keandra Lawson from 3 Blue. That's right.
Oh, God.
That's our Director of Public Prosecution.
I show them.
Out of for Aqua, Zara Williams. For Orange, sorry.
All right, Zara.
Zara is followed by our most helpful and supportive student,
Missy Hill. All right, you Missy. What's the correct name?
In absentia, we recognize Mr. Cameron Johnson. Coming out of 5 Orange, Mr. Seaton. You're in a white shirt. So you will show the others what it means to be in a white shirt. Let's walk.
Yes, Mr. Peter, yes.
And Alwyn is followed by Sierra Hall. And she's representing the institution. But mommy's walking the red carpet.
A very proud moment indeed. Congratulations to you, mommy.
Our top C6 girl, Brianna Parkinson, coming out of 3 Orange. 5 Orange.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, we invite, coming out of 5 Blue, Miss Kellyanna Holt. All right, Kelly.
Miss Holt is followed by Rihanna Duncan from 5 Blue. I see her friend cheering her on, but let's see if she can
All 4 of
walk.
them are friends.
All 4.
Yes, man, all 4 of them.
So we have 2 to go, Ashanti and Abigail.
Yes.
We're going to extend the courtesies for both friends to walk the red carpet.
Oh, they're excited. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Ashanti Spencer and Abigail McPherson coming out of 5 Blue. Congratulations, ladies.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is a student who represented us internationally. At one point, I heard that she was somewhere in Dubai.
No, it wasn't Dubai. Where was it again? I know.
Island. Turks and
and Caicos.
Very close though, no?
Yeah, man, still
Of course.
close. Our
Miss
Junior Tourism
George.
Minister.
Mhm.
Quite an achiever. Ladies and gentlemen, can we now make welcome to the stage Miss Deja Bremer, coming out of 5 Green.
While Deja is coming, ladies and gentlemen, from 5 Green, we have Chana Samtani. Put your hands together while she comes. Rachel, in her absence, we just want to allow you to know that she's with the quiz team and we want to recognize her. Miss Rachel Bihari. The father. Oh, Rachel Brown.
Ladies and gentlemen, we move over to 5 Crimson and we make special way for Victoria Clayton. Walk that red carpet, Victoria.
Now we're heading right over to our lower sixers, current upper 6 students. And as earlier mentioned, Mr. William Wright, he's not here, but we want to give him a special shout out. William is followed by Mr. Jaden Peart.
While we keep the applause going for Mr. Jaden Peart, we now invite Miss Simona Graham to the... Yes, make your way to the red carpet. Show them what you're made of.
And in quite the anticipation, we want to welcome Miss Ashley Benny. That's right. You go, Ashley.
That's right, Ashley.
And you are very courteous in sharing that kiss as well.
Ashley is now followed by Alira Barnes. All right, Alira. Smooth.
Now Miss Watkins is a young lady coming right up. Well, I'm gonna ask her when she gets to the middle of the red carpet, just show the audience all that pins. So you know if a lightning strikes, you know what might happen. So we want to welcome to the platform Miss Shanique Salmon.
That's right.
Students, we're asking you to kindly make your way back to your seat.
We move over, ladies and gentlemen, to our next recipient, Miss Janelia Mackenzie, out of lower 6. She's not here. We make special mention of her. And we move over now to Georgiana Condell. Come on, put your hands together for her.
Miss Condell is followed by Mr. Davian Martin. Please.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That is what it feels like when you're performing.
Indeed.
Sai showed us quite the experience. Davian is followed by Miss Nastasia Fagan. And Fagan will tell you that she's no fashion dread. She's quite the Rastafarian. You go, Nastasia, you know we're very proud of you.
And so now, ladies and gentlemen, we will invite to make her way on the red carpet, Miss Jamila Frith, coming out of lower 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome to the platform Miss Britannia Stewart, coming out of lower 6, current upper 6.
Congratulations, Britannia.
Just for recognition, we want to share with you that Jalissa Jones, Alexia Anderson, and Kyra Walker are also recipients of the Principal's Honor Roll.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're still in lower 6. Last but by no means the least, we invite now to walk that red carpet our current head girl. She goes by the name, ladies and gentlemen, Dania Powell.
Coming out of upper 6, and as I said earlier, she's pursuing studies at University of Technology, is Miss Danielle Townsend.
We say congratulations to you, Miss Townsend. Job well done.
As Watkins, we must also recognize some individuals in absentia. Mr. Joshua Brown,
Jada Gentles,
Chanel Montague,
Micah Scott,
Denicia Watt,
Awareness Levine,
and Miss Danique Hall. Just before we conclude, Mommy is going to be walking the red carpet again as she collects the award for Miss Danique Hall. I see you seem like you're falling in love with the red carpet.
Yeah, man, she was observing and she has learned.
So, Mr. Gordon, ensure you take your birth certificate on September morning so we can get you enrolled at Manny's.
And
So, Mr. Pierce, this is where we conclude for this afternoon with announcing the names for the recipients of awardees.
Oh, yes.
Miss Watkins, you're not thanking the headmaster. Miss Watkins, we want to come to work tomorrow.
Wait, no, sir. Why are you leaving and we didn't tell you thanks yet? Sir, why are you leaving and we didn't tell you? We are concluding, but we didn't conclude our statement. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank our headmaster, Mr. Steve Gordon, for ably assisting us. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for your patience.
I am just calling on Jada from One Indigo. Jada from One Indigo, kindly make your way. Jada.
Mr. Kelly. Mr. Stewart, Mr. Tharka.
Inviting all announcers that work today. Mr. Nerick Griffiths and Mr. Devon Kelly alongside Mr. Akula Pierce and Mrs. Palmer Watkins.
To our announcers, on behalf of the prize giving committee, I want to give a heartfelt thanks for your excellent work as announcer at our prize giving ceremony. Your enthusiasm and engaging presence truly enhanced the event and made it a memorable experience for everyone. We sincerely appreciate the time and effort you put into ensuring a smooth and enjoyable ceremony. Thank you. I would love to have you next year.
Showing gratitude to our announcers today. That's Mrs. Watkins, Mr. Ikula Pierce, and Mr. Nerick Griffiths. Put your hands together, everyone, for the announcers. Calling Leonte Hadid to the stage. Leonte Hadid. And thank you, Jada, for making the presentation to our announcers. I'd like to re-invite the presenters on stage. That's Mr. Jermaine Williams, Mr. Adrian Stewart, Miss Moya Williams, Mr. Michael Tharka, Mr. Rudolph Seaton, and Miss Stacy Congo, as Leonte makes the presentation. To all presenters today, re-inviting you to the stage to accept your presentation.
So good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the prize giving committee and recipients, I extend a huge thank you to our presenters, Mr. Thakur, Mr. Stewart, Mr. Williams, Miss Williams, Miss Kongal, and Mr. Seaton. All right. We truly appreciate you taking the time to present our awards to us today. It was an honor to receive the awards from you, and it made the whole experience even more enjoyable and memorable. We would like to present these tokens, these small tokens of our appreciation for your time, and absolute dedication. Thank you all for being a part of this important day. Again, thank you.
So put your hands together while we allow the Auntie Hadid to hand over the tokens to our able presenters today, Mr. Seaton. Mr. Thakur, thank you for your time today. Mr. Adrian Stewart. Our lovely Miss Moya Williams. Miss Stacy Congal. And last but by no means least, Mr. Jermaine Williams, JP, Acting Vice Principal at Manning School. Put your hands together again, everyone, for all the presenters. We now invite Ashley Benny to make her presentation.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the prize giving committee, we would like to present to you this small token of our appreciation for your guidance throughout today's proceedings. Without you, it wouldn't have flowed so efficiently and smoothly, and we know that you will continue to lead with grace and purpose. Once again, thank you.
Okay, so don't get restless. We are almost at the closing of the annual prize giving ceremony. I'm going to invite Deputy Head Girl Jamila Fritz to give us the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is indeed an honor and privilege to stand before you today as we conclude this wonderful prize-giving ceremony. On behalf of the entire school community, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all who have contributed to making this event a success. First and foremost, we express our sincere thanks to our esteemed guest speaker, Major Basil Jarrett, Director of Communications at MOCA. A special thank you also goes to our headmaster, Mr. Steve Garden, and our vice principals, Ms. Tharp and Mr. Williams, for their continuous guidance and leadership. We also sincerely appreciate Dr. Shamara Brissett for her steadfast commitment to our school. To the members of the prize-giving committee, coordinator, Mrs. Bailey Johnson, Mr. Williams, Ms. White Johnson, Mrs. Bailey Moore, Ms. Frick,
Mrs. Davis, Mrs. Palmer Watkins, and Mr. Stewart, we recognize and appreciate the time, effort, and planning you have invested in making this event a success. Your hard work has ensured that today's ceremony was both memorable and meaningful. We also extend our gratitude to Miss Noreen McDonald, our chairperson, for steering today's program so gracefully. Your warmth and eloquence have set the perfect tone for this celebration. A special thank you also goes to our sponsors who helped in making this event possible. To our board chairman, Mr. Moses Shaibar, and all our esteemed presenters, Ms. Stacy Congal, Miss Moya Williams, Mr. Michael Tharker, Mr. Rudolph Seaton, Mr. Jermaine Williams, and Mr. Adrian Stewart. Thank you for your presence and support in recognizing our students' hard work and achievements. To our dedicated teachers and staff, thank you for your commitment to nurturing and guiding us. Your efforts have played a significant role in shaping the achievements we celebrate today. To the Performing Arts Society and the Manning School Chorale, thank you for adding a special touch of artistry and elegance to today's event through your musical and creative performances. To my fellow students, today we celebrate our hard work, dedication, and perseverance. Let us continue to push boundaries and strive for greatness, always keeping in mind our theme, celebrating excellence, unlocking potential. May we use today's recognition as motivation to achieve even greater heights. Thank you.
Thank you, Jamila Fred, for delivering the vote of thanks. So, at 2:03 p.m., February 6, 2025, we will be pulling the curtains down on our prize-giving ceremony. So at this time, I'm going to ask each of us to stand as we sing the school song to commemorate this lovely event. Let us all stand for the singing of the school song. There should be no talking right now. We're preparing to sing the school song.
For thee thy sons and daughters hearts are burning, with glad song voice to tell they love thee best. Jamaica's merchant thy lessons these to love the land around. Some walls to tie eternity, harness the streams and daughters that soar up to love the trees that walk to fight with strength and spirit, defend our rights and evil to eschew. So hold what we inherit and force us to work for treasures new, to lose with grace, with ne'er frown or whimper, at referee's ruling or at umpires' words, to show good taste and tact and keep our temper, to mind our talk, nor gossip all we've heard. We pledge thee our devotion, O school of thoughts, let this be our to the one land our ocean, that we remember thee, our home, dear Manic School. Thank you all. Safe travels home.
I don't say how. Say I don't say how. Cheap you.